one of the projects I wanted to tackle football wise was who is the greatest wide receiver in the history of wide receiver U, which is the Ohio State University, as we know. So I've like conjured it in my mind, putting together a point system based on stats and awards and different things like that. And, internally, Pat Murphy and Dave Biddle and myself were working on an all 21st century team, which would be the first 25 years of this century, I guess. If you go 2000 to 2024, I guess, I don't know. And you have to make some difficult decisions when you're doing things like that. So my quarterback, I pounded the table for C.J. Stroud. I said he's the best that's ever played at Ohio State, period, over and out. And, we'll see if that one holds up.
If you go with the NFL production, don't you have to make Chris Carter the greatest of all time if you go with the NFL?
Well, I don't know if I want to include a whole heck of a lot about NFL production, but sure. I guess you can throw that in there. And again, where do you put a guy like Jeremiah Smith, who's had one incredible year, and yet, one of the greats of all time, Terry Glenn, really only had one great year as an All-American at Ohio State in 95. He didn't play a whole lot in 94. So, how do we do all these apples to oranges comparisons? And I'm just trying to work it out in my mind. Like, how do you sort it out? So, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, the devil's in the details as you try to set criteria for a piece that you're creating. So, I mean, you can set whatever criteria you want, but the problem is we've done millions of these types of pieces through the years. How do you use that criteria truly evenly across the board when not everything is even? With Jeremiah Smith only being 1 year into his collegiate career, having the guys that had you just the 1 year like Chris Carter, guys that just came on late. They came on late during their careers. How Michael Thomas was Michael Thomas the college player, anything like representing what he was in the NFL when he was the highest paid receiver? He was solid at Ohio State. I don't know if I have him in the conversation for the top four right now. I just, I don't know where I would put him.
Yep.
Appreciate Mike encouraging everyone to hit the like button. Please do that.